Wolves fans, single game tickets for the 2024-25 Timberwolves season are on sale now. Purchase single game tickets at Timberwolves.com/single. That's Timberwolves.com/single.
Yeah, man, it's almost that time again. Football season just getting started. Come on, let's go.
Hell yeah.
College football starts on Thursday, for us anyway.
And then, we got a whole weekend of great games on Saturday, yeah.
There's some new rules in college football. I'll go over those with you in a little bit as well. So, things you might want to know about. Marney Galarnar.
Hi, Marns.
These headphones are soaking wet.
Yeah, man, that's right.
That's usually what happens when I'm wearing them, Marns. That ain't got nothing to do with the storm, you know what I'm saying?
Johnny, do you want to tell her why they're wet?
Yeah, because Max,
I know why.
Unlike you,
unlike me, doesn't have a driver's license.
Rosie! Not you too.
oh, poor Bono.
Rosie, there wasn't even cars around when you were born.
Rosso.
One morning shot, you're mad at Boney.
I am. Because listeners are harassing me now. I just got a DM that said, just get your driver's license already. What? Shut the hell up, Tina.
Wow.
Well, Tina's got a point. This is what happens.
Yep.
Max.
The Fister.
Oh, Rosie. That's what happened.
That's not what
Yep,
happened.
that's exactly right. You better get that driver's
All
license.
right.
Wow.
All right, I'm signing up right now.
Or don't.
I'm calling the DMV.
for the record, I really don't care if you get your license. And in fact, I thought it was hilarious watching you walk in soaking wet. And you look good.
Interesting.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, wow. Okay, it might be cool.
Relax.
Yeah. Let's do some news.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
That's right, St. Paul Saints. Marnie, you okay, babe?
Yeah, babe.
You came in a little down. You all right?
I wasn't down.
You seem a little down.
Really?
All right, I don't know. I didn't say anything.
Well, I came in to talk to you, and then you were like, you have a Shields, and then I had to leave and
That's true.
go read my Shields ad, which I'm happy to do.
St. Paul Saints begin a
Skippy-doo.
6-game series against Omaha in Omaha tonight. Max can't go. He doesn't have a car. But you can go when they come back to town. The CHS Field, Saints tickets, saintsbaseball.com. Thank you, St. Paul Saints. We love you. We love you. Great ideas continue to come in, by the way, when it comes to bringing the special guest in next year. We'll tell you about all that in a moment. Oh, yeah, great
Did you
ideas.
have one this year?
Bonus. Are you going to offend everybody? Just rant about a podcast for 30 seconds, Hawk. Maybe it'll get him to stop. Can we go back to slandering iHeart? Yeah. Maybe it'll get him to stop.
That's slander if it's true.
Oh, see what you did?
Yeah, see, you got
what
it,
did?
Bonus. There you go.
You're
Are you happy now,
terrible
Johnny
for
Bones
this
Johnson?
place.
Yeah, you happy now?
Revoking your license.
All right.
He'll still drive.
Apple is expected to launch its iPhone 16 at its event on September 9th. Tagged, It's Glow Time.
Jacko.
The event will take place at the Steve Jobs Theater, Apple Park, and be streamed online. It's not yet clear what Glow Time refers to, but reports indicate it's something you put in your mouth. That's not true. Reports indicate embedded artificial intelligence is expected to be a key feature of the phone. The company announced several generative AI features for the iPhone at its annual Worldwide Developers Conference, but it appears the latest iPhone will be the first designed with AI in mind. The full report, we go to Marney Galarnar.
It'll be a complicated phone with a lot of bells and some whistles.
Can we confirm the whistles?
That'd be cool. Is that just a rumor or Zacko?
Yeah, I mean it's an incremental upgrade. One of the couple of phones will be just a slightly bigger, but the Glow Time, there's some people speculating could be Marvel Cinematic Universe related.
No.
So they're going to be somehow incorporating that, maybe some more
I'm going to
gaming.
be so confused.
Like Dazzler or something?
Yeah, Apple has really embraced gaming a lot recently with their laptops and
happy
stuff,
for you, man.
But
gaming.
Nothing too exciting, I don't think. But that's what happens when you
Do whatever you're.
Yeah, it's like a new Madden. You know, what are you going to do? Can't really change the game every year.
Apple isn't really known for their AI technologies, right? So
what's interesting that Apple has done recently is they've really embraced other companies like ChatGPT, OpenAI. They really are bringing them in to help and giving people the option and the choice to do what they want with their phone, which is not very Apple-like. So how that's going to work, it's going to make Siri a hell of a lot better. I would hope, but it's gonna be an interesting deal how they adapt the AI world with your phone and make it so it doesn't suck, because it could suck.
Right.
The State Fair has delayed its opening today. No word on how long it's been delayed, but because of the weather this morning and some apparently damage at the State Fairgrounds, the opening has been delayed. No word on when they will open yet, but I do know it is officially Military Appreciation Day. They had an opening ceremony that's supposed to be at 10 a.m. at the Liney Lodge this morning. I doubt that's going to go on as far as is scheduled. But here is a spokesperson for the Minnesota State Fair.
Everyone's going to pause for a moment to thank military spouses, and there's going to be a flyover from 4 Black Hawk helicopters from the 34th Combat Aviation Brigade of the Red Bull Division.
So there you go. What just happened over there?
Zach's on his way to the fair.
Wow, is he running to the fair? I'm sorry,
gonna
Zach,
lay down.
he didn't pause. It's Black Hawk helicopters.
I've ridden one of those.
Our band? Me and your band?
I almost threw up.
Goodbye says it all.
Discount gate admission is $13 for veterans, active duty personnel, and their families today at the State Fair. So hopefully they get her cleaned up for you.
Apparently, I'm just reading some storm reports. An uprooted tree at the State Fairgrounds?
Believe that.
A large uprooted tree. So,
Poor Anthony.
Yeah, a listener tweeted us and said that he lives right in that area and said that it's pretty tore up right now.
Wow.
don't go until later.
Please don't go.
The wind last night.
Man,
Am I right?
it was the best.
Yeah.
Just the best storm ever. As long as nobody got hurt. You know what I mean? But and as long as I weren't on my bicycle because I have a driver's license.
Why are you reading Bonus's material? Going back out there.
Sending me tweets.
Yeah. Holding my pick in there so I get struck by lightning.
Okay, well, it's not that bad.
There's a new company called Sunlight After Dark. Johnny Bones Johnson.
All right.
Here's the CEO, Ben Nowak.
Whoa.
They're going to send...
Yes, he does.
Yeah. Okay, bonus.
This guy.
you like that one?
Drinking?
You like that one? He's going to Brazil. He's got more A on his mind than he can handle.
Yeah, good point.
He just does. He's stretching his fingers out so he can get a better grip on that A.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
He's got one of those bands. He's doing
He sure
hand
does.
exercises.
Bonus, relax. Leave
Anyway,
the sweet slabs alone.
they're going to use satellites to reflect sunlight at night to houses that have solar panels. Check this out.
We are putting reflector satellites in space to shine sunlight onto solar farms after dark. Why not shine sunlight on solar farms and power them up after dark so that they can be our only supply of energy? You know, in the future, we're just building a bunch of reflector satellites and putting them in the right orbit and shining them down onto solar farms when peak demand goes up. And everybody gets home from work, you know, they plug in their electric car, we'll fly over, shine sunlight down, and, you know, convert that sunlight into energy.
That doesn't seem like the most cost-effective way to use
It does, and
satellite.
it also seems like it might be
Right.
you were out walking your dog and suddenly you're ashes.
Yeah, that doesn't. It sounds like a Mr. Burns bit.
But I'm sure they're smarter than we are, and they probably got it figured out. But there you go. That's something new.
There's also
I got
these things
one.
called batteries.
Yeah, well, I got one question for
They've been
this
around for a
guy.
while.
Go ahead, give it to him.
Are you greater than the sun?
I mean,
great.
he's trying to be. Oh, Rosie. Rosie loved that one.
North Dakota,
Go
Marnes,
on.
the hardest working state in the U.S.
I'm not surprised.
A new report from
Really?
Wallet Hub, which is not what I thought it was,
No,
by the way.
no,
I'm
you
not
were
gonna lie,
really
you guys.
mad.
I went on there and I'm like, wait a minute. What do I care about?
Then you
North
had to
Dakota
put your
working
pants
hard?
back on.
Just like coin purse bingo is a completely
Isn't
different
that
thing.
weird too, right? Well, what about the cornhole? I was ready to, I got to the place for cornhole.
You thought there the whole league dedicated to it.
This is the best place ever. I showed up pantsless with lube.
My God. Anybody else? Oh,
crap.
the game. All right, I gotta go.
If that cornhole was a league, then Hawk would be Tom Brady.
Yeah, correct. Yes.
And Rosie would have lasted just as long as he lasted in that bowling league.
That's right. Yep, he would have torn out his shoulder.
Yeah. Well, I think that's because that one lady quit showing up.
Wallet Hub compared all 50 states based on factors like the average hours per work week and the number of workers with multiple jobs. How many jobs you got, Marnes?
I got a couple right now.
That's right. Alaska was
So do
ranked.
you.
I know. Alaska was ranked second for hardest working. West Virginia and New York were at the bottom of the list. West Virginia and New York not very hardest working. So congratulations, all you North Dakotans. Take a deep breath and maybe a day off.
Yes, exactly.
that's
There's
sweet.
a point at which being a hard worker is a wonderful quality and something to be admired, and then
Thank
there's
you.
a point.
Thank you.
I was,
Oh,
and then there's a point where it's excessive and it's not healthy, and you maybe want to say,
You're making $1 an hour.
well,
bonus. Bonus.
but you got to have, you got to have a little balance. And we have a lot of farmers in North Dakota.
That is true.
They are the hardest working people. But you're right. Once in a while,
The
take a
oil
little
fields,
break.
I would think.
Take a little break, refuel yourself.
Well, what I've
But we're
said
proud.
before.
We are proud people.
You are proud people. And I've said it, I'll say it. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I just remember, unless you own your farm or own your company, they'll find somebody else to do your job, and they won't even think about it for a second. So take some time for yourself as well.
Yeah,
I'm not saying don't work hard. I'm just saying don't give your life to your work.
Do you ever listen to your own advice?
Yeah, I do. About once a year.
Which is one day a year when you take that one off?
Yeah, and sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I think about it more than that, but then I don't do anything about it. But one of these days, I'm going to learn. And then I say to myself,
I will never go back to another fair.
Yeah. Well, you have that physical tomorrow
I do have a physical tomorrow, yes.
at
Yeah.
6 from 6 to 7:30.
That's exactly. It's the only time I can
And
get
it's
in.
too late.
It's
It's too
terrible
late.
timing.
Yeah, then he can't make it.
It's the only
on
time I could get in. Yep,
Yeah.
You're exactly right. Yep.
Yeah.
A pair of Western Wisconsin lifeguards are being hailed as heroes. Henry Meek and Bella Rowan say their training took over when they saw a boy under the water at the Hoffman Aquatic Center last week. They pulled the boy out. Rowan started CPR. The boy came to just as paramedics arrived. Pool managers say they're extremely proud of the two people, I should say. And the situation shows just how important it is to have lifeguards. So well done to all of you. Keep an eye on your kiddos and keep an eye out for all the kiddos, whether they're yours or not, I guess.
Yeah, well said.
Yeah, thank you. And lastly, let's go back in and check out once again the GoFundMe page for young Casey O'Brien. I cannot believe how many people have donated. We're up to $96,200. Thank you, all you power trippers out there. Anybody, once again, who donates $25 or more, we're going to put you in the running for those Weezer tickets and those Unreal hoodies and much, much more as people keep trying to donate things. We appreciate it very much. Again, if you haven't heard, Casey O'Brien, we all know, former Golden Gopher football player. He's been through 40 plus surgeries, and sadly his cancer has returned, and they're going to have to resort to some cutting edge procedures that unfortunately insurance will not cover. So we're trying to help him out as much as we can. He needs $250,000. It's up to $96,200 right now. Thank you, Power Trippers. We appreciate it so very much. Please keep donating. You can find the Caring Bridge page on all the social media pages.
That's
for
got up
KFAN.
$11,000.
I know. Yeah.
Wow.
That's great, man. Keep on going.
Yeah.
What a great kid.
Yeah, he's the best.
I know, man.
Yeah.
I know. He's
Hey,
always right.
when bad things happen to good people.
Yeah.
I hope he can get through this one as well.
A lot of D-bags running around out there healthy as hell today. You know what I mean? Hate that. Just hate it.
Wow.
I mean, though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just hate
You're
it.
right. You are 100%
Just hate it.
correct.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Just hate it. So anyway, help out if you can. Power Trip Marshall will break. We'll come right back. Marnie Galarno is here. We're going to make her happier.
Is this Wasp?
It could be.
Is it WAP?
Whoa.
No, I think so.
Hey, that's it.
My Lord.
You'd have to tell us.
Fan.
for those of you who were watching Channel 4 News last night, Amelia and Frank live at the State Fair. Frank Vassalero is all of us because Jack O'Gara brought over some food from O'Gara's.
Oh, yeah.
Frank couldn't stop eating. The look on Amelia's face was like, settle down, Chubsy. I'm like, yeah, I got you, Frank. I feel you, brother. Once
Frank's
you get
the best.
It's dinner time. You're on television. You're at the fair for the 900th day in a row.
It's 99 degrees out.
Man. Did
you guys have anything on Saturday that you hadn't anticipated or something new or something?
You know, they brought so much food over because we had chef reactions there. And you might have seen Parker Fox and I shared a fried ranch.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. Is that on your
It's on my my Twitter page.
Yeah, they open mouth kissed.
Yeah, well, sort of. And I'll tell you, it was really good. It was basically, a piece of fried something or other with some ranch inside it, but it tasted real good. And it had some sort of some sort of honey dipper stuff that was good.
Yeah.
So, man,
hot honey. Yeah.
You know what really looked good was that ice cream pie that Chef Reactions was having. You had some of that, didn't you, Sassi?
Yeah, Rosie and I shared
That's
one.
right. Yeah, you didn't mean to, but you did.
He just walked over, took my fork, and started eating it like we were Lord of the Flies, and he was in control.
Now, Mars, what do you think of it? We had the conch.
Yeah.
Mars, what do you think of that picture of me and Parker right there?
It's intimate.
Now, what do you think of Mark Parrish's face behind me?
And what is he looking at?
He is trying to get a better look.
Yeah, now go to the left a little bit more.
Okay.
Look how happy Corey is. He looks like his child's getting married in that. Yeah. He's so happy to see us making out. So there you go.
And Zach is turning away.
Yeah, Zach's working like he always is. Thank you, Zacho. Patrick Morning Show, by the way. That's Marney Galarnar. And that's Johnny Bones Jones right there. Hi, Johnny Bones.
Hi, kids.
And we've got just a short time with Johnny Bones because he's a world traveling sumbitch. And he's on his way to Brazil.
On my way to Brazil.
And check this out, Marge.
NFL football.
Marge, check this out. Check this out, Marge.
All right, I'm checking.
Johnny Bones Jones is going to be seeing his final 2 Major League Baseball stadiums this weekend.
What are the final 2?
The 2 in Florida. We saved the worst for last, probably.
Is the Miami one the worst?
No, I think the Tampa Bay one is
good point.
Is the worst. Which is reminiscent, by the way, of the Metrodome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very similar. I've been there for a preseason game, not been there for a real game. And then, Miami. We saved let's see, of the 5 stadiums we saw last, all of them are in the hottest part of the United States where you don't want to be in the summer.
Yeah. You might have wanted to
2 in Texas, 1 in Arizona, and 2 in Florida. Yeah.
April 3rd games, you might want to hit Miami.
We saved these for September. So, yeah, we're going to go check those last
season.
Good point. Fair point.
Nice.
Hey, can I change the subject just for 5 seconds? I'm so sorry. What's he got? What do you guys got?
State Fair from the Minnesota State Fair. Okay. Fairgrounds, including parking lots, are closed until further notice for damage assessment and debris cleanup. We ask the public to not come to the fairgrounds. We do not have an anticipated opening time.
Wow.
We'll update this page as information becomes available.
Moly.
And without that wording, that tells me
PA is going to be here.
PA is going to be here.
Yeah,
I would think.
Close circuit to everybody.
Yeah, Nordo turn around.
That also is an indication that there are more trees down than just the one you showed us on Snelling Avenue.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I also have a different update as well that's more positive than that. When taken in a negative situation, I just got a text from the lovely and talented Chad Abbott. You guys know who he is, right?
Oh yeah,
Chad? You remember Chad?
Heard
He still
rumors.
work here?
Yeah. We are throwing in a pair of Vikings home opener tickets. For people who donate to Casey O'Brien's GoFundMe page.
Awesome.
Not everybody's getting them. I'm saying anybody who donates $25 or more, your name is going to be in the hat. All you got to do is go on the Casey O'Brien's GoFundMe page, and right where it says, put in a message or your name or anything like that, put in your name. And if you would also put in Power Trip so we know that you were listening and donated, because that will throw everybody. So we got Weezer tickets, we got Unreal hoodies, we got some other merch from some other people, and now we have a pair of Vikings home opener tickets as well. We're trying to raise as much money as we possibly can for young Casey O'Brien, Gopher football player. We're up to $97,500.
That's incredible.
So
That's
I
awesome.
hope Casey is listening. I hope he's feeling this love and the support of, I don't know if it's Gopher Nation or Minnesotans or just good human beings in general, but I hope that can lift his spirits and bring him some health and healing. And I mean, what a crappy situation to be in, but yet what a wonderful way to be able to receive love and uplifting.
Yeah. Well, Marnes, I mean, obviously, I don't mean to be this, but you speak from experience. I mean, when you're going through something scary like this, I got to believe knowing people love you, that helps, huh?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But I have nowhere near what Casey has gone through and continues to go through. So, yes, it is true. When you're going through anything in your life, you find a couple of people around you and you're like, I need to keep putting myself in their world and having them influence me. And then you get Casey, and we've got, hundreds? Is it thousands of individual people?
Yeah.
And it's only been a few hours?
There's been 1,000 donations. We're up to 98,000.
And that's just from this radio show.
Well, no, there were some people who donated before we mentioned it this morning. This is on his GoFundMe
that's the
page.
total GoFundMe.
Right.
Okay.
So we're up to, the total is at $98,000 as we speak right now, trying to get to $250,000. In case you don't know what we're talking about, you remember Casey O'Brien, former Golden Gopher football player. He's been through 40 plus surgeries, was diagnosed with cancer when he was 14, for gosh sakes. And the cancer's returned, and from his GoFundMe page, it's in his lung, his liver, and his lower back. They've exhausted many traditional options for treatment. They're moving ahead with cutting-edge procedures that his insurance won't cover. And again, I will say this. I know there's a million of you out there who are suffering in some way or another, and we wish we could help you all. Today, we're trying to help Casey. I hope you understand. So just all these social media pages for KFAN and the Power Trip. If you donate $25 or more, we're going to put your name in the hat for the Weezer tickets, and now the Vikings home opener tickets, and the Unreal hoodies and all that stuff. We'll give away as much as we can because we want as many people to donate as possible. So there you go. I talked to Casey just a bit last night on the direct message and told him, you know what, we're going to take care of this part. You just deal with getting better. So he's very appreciative, everybody. And his mom called Mr. Abbott, and she was very grateful as well. So there you go.
Cool.
So there you
All
go.
right, Casey.
Yeah. Good
Keep
luck,
up the good fight, bud.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Saucy, go ahead.
Okay. The Minnesota Twins got smoked 9-1 by the Braves. Well,
Rosie.
Yeah, Rosie. Don't laugh. You're almost here. But that was only in the first 2 innings of the game before the rain delay. Bailey Ober was shelled in his 2 innings of work. He scattered 7 hits, 9 earned runs, struck out 2, walked 2.
He bunched 7 hits.
The game resumed at 8:40. The Twins lost 10-6. They have now lost 6 of 8, and they now trail the Guardians by 2.5, and the Royals now by 1. Who swept the Guardians yesterday in a doubleheader. Twins and Braves tonight at 6:40. Simeon Woods Richardson goes for your Twins, and that is Twins News brought to you by Quantum Fiber.
Twins have a tough series here versus Atlanta. They've got to survive this, and they've got a little bit longer in their homestand. They're still about 2 more weeks out from their big showdown versus Cleveland. They're trying to stay close enough and get healthy enough.
How close are we to healthy?
I mean, not particularly.
Buxton's going back to the Saints like tonight or tomorrow, right?
Maybe.
Pretty soon.
Maybe. We hope so. Correa doesn't sound like he's particularly close. Brooks Lee, on the other hand, has already been tearing it up for the Saints, so maybe he could be back on Thursday.
So there you go.
And then they've got to hold together this rotation with a lot of young rookies who, to be fair, have looked really good. So it is a matter of slogging their way through the next 5-6 weeks. They are still 90% plus to make the postseason because Red Sox are 4.5 games still behind them for that last wild card spot. There are worse hells than being in that last wild card spot. That's probably the best of the wild card spots to be in because you're going to end up probably facing the winner of the AL West, which is maybe Houston, as opposed to one of like really, really, really good teams like the Orioles or the Yankees. So, it is a matter of getting healthy and getting ready for the postseason and just making sure that they finish off the season without melting down, which they have done a little bit of this week.
And that's not like Bailey Ober to do that last night. Everybody has
he's been
he's been great, right?
He's been their best pitcher.
Killer. Yeah, he's been which is what makes last night a little bit scary, right? Yeah. Is that what they have relied on for these last 3 weeks while they've been trying to get through this injury gambit that they've been going through is a rotation that has put up something like a 2.5 ERA over the last 3-4 weeks, something like that, and atop that has been Bailey Ober. So, I mean, certainly he was due for, and, it happens, right? But yeah, they're going to need to continue to rely on this rotation to carry them while they wait for their lineup to get healthy and and overcome their bullpen issues.
There you go. That's Johnny Bones
Sweet.
Jones. Where can we find out more about your Twins junk?
TwinsDaily.com or Gleaming in the Geek podcast.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is very good. Marnes, the Lynx battle the Mercury tomorrow night at 9 p.m. They are in
Lynx?
Phoenix.
Yeah.
The Lynx are 22-8 and a
Yeah, they
3.5 point favorite.
This was a really good week for the Lynx. They are in third place. They are a half game out of second place. Come on now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
That guy
Six
loves it.
straight games. And since the Olympic break, 5-0.
Wow.
They absolutely have hit the ground running. Nafisa
That guy's
Collier.
pumped.
Yeah, man.
Nafisa Collier since the Olympic break. And she was on the Olympic team. It's not like she took a break and rested.
Right.
She has been phenomenal. I mean, just
See what you
incredible.
did there.
Phenomenal.
Wow, that guy loves it.
We all do. We all do.
This is a winnable game against Phoenix. That's a 500 team on Wednesday. I know. And then on Friday,
Whoa.
they go to Dallas. And I know. And that's one of the bottom teams. So stack wins while you
No,
can.
not that sack. Just a bad
and
team.
the standing.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, you can do that.
Stack wins while you
That's
can.
why I saw Tommy wearing a Dallas jersey the other day.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So, as you guys know, because you were locked into Lynx on Friday and Saturday, it was a super eventful weekend with Friday night being the Las Vegas Aces in town, two-time defending champs, Lynx win. Saturday was Maya Moore jersey retirement, but also the Caitlin Clark game because Indiana fever. And it was my first up close and in-person experience with the Caitlin Clark phenomenon.
What?
It's true.
Rosie.
And I was just curious, and I was just observing, but first of all, downtown was hopping on Saturday because the Twins played a night game.
Yep.
The Lynx played the Indiana Fever at 7. There was a Zach Bryan concert at US Bank Stadium that was sold out. So there was just a buzz. But walking from one block from where I parked to Target Center, I saw more Caitlin Clark 22 Indiana Fever jerseys and Iowa Hawkeye jerseys than I saw anything else combined. Twins, Lynx, any other player. I mean, it was, and it was men, women, older folks, kids, black, white. I was trying to just take in what is this and why this player. That's not to discount anything she is or has done, but there is a frenzy around her when she comes out on the court. It's like when Steph Curry is here and the doors open early and everyone records him warming up because he does these crazy things and he walks over to the one side of the floor and everyone goes, ah! And they yell and they have signs and can I have your shoes? And that is what was happening with Caitlin Clark.
And
everywhere she walked, a swath was going and there were multiple security people with her at all times, including when she was warming up on the court.
Did you come up with an answer just in your mind?
No. I mean, her three. Well, no, I don't.
No, but I'm sorry.
I mean, no,
I get what you're saying, though. No.
I don't.
Oh, thanks.
That's the end of my story. Bye-bye.
No, you can stick her on.
Is that you?
Right. I thought I was bad at telling bits. Just kidding.
You are.
Oh.
She has shot 3-pointers from places we haven't seen. So I get that. And she is a prolific 3-point shooter, and I get that. But we've had great scores. Like when Kelsey Plum came into the league, she was the all-time leading scorer in the history of NCAA basketball. Do you even know who that is?
Nope.
No.
So then...
Oh, she's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
she is awesome.
Married
She
or
is
dating the one guy that made a really bad rap song.
Yeah, Darren
Yes.
Wallace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hawk knows
Football
that guy.
player, right?
Oh, brilliant.
Sabrina Ionescu, same kind of thing. But it's Caitlin Clark that has caught people's attention. My friend Vagina?
Sure, yeah, she's a doctress.
She's a
She's a doctor.
Did I just invent a word?
Yeah, she's a lady.
Sounds like an astrology sign.
She's a lady doctor, so it writes herself. She barely even follows sports. She never listens to this show. But her daughter shows llamas, as an F4H kind of thing. And for the costume part of the llama show, which she'll be doing at the State Fair, she's dressing her llama as Caitlin Clark. This llama has a 22 jersey and a basketball on its head. Because Caitlin Clark.
Where's this llama show?
At the State Fair Llama Building?
Zach, you hate llamas.
Zach, you don't want to look up when that is going to be.
You hate llamas. They spit.
Oh.
This is all I'm telling you is that I
Brilliant.
tried to just sort of take it in and observe, and the phenomenon and frenzy around her is incredible, and absolute praise to her for the way she handles it, because she gets asked the same questions a lot.
Right.
She went over to every corner of the arena and signed autographs and took pictures for 10 minutes probably after her warm-up on a game day. And that's where everywhere she goes. We felt it and we saw it because Target Center was full to the rafters on Saturday.
Awesome.
That's everywhere she goes. Home games, road games, every arena. They've only had 3 non-sellouts. They were all road games, and all 3 of those games had over 14,000 people. They just didn't officially sell out the arena where they were.
Incredible. Well, I mean, good. Whatever it takes, right? Well, for whatever reason, it's drawing attention to women's sports, and that's great. Let's
What
go.
an appropriate team name for her to be playing on.
What is
Fever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A side note, up to $104,317.
Oh,
Wow.
Let's go.
Sweet.
Keep donating. Thank you all. That's awesome. It's just awesome.
The Gophers open their season on Thursday night against North Carolina. Yeah! Game time is 7. Pregame is at 5 right here on the Fan. The Tar Heels are now a 2-point favorite. Yesterday, the Gophers were a 1.5-point favorite. The Tar Heels are now a 2-point
That's right.
favorite.
You said it's a 3-point swing.
3.5-point swing, yeah.
That's right, yeah.
The over-under is 50.5 bonus. You are going to the game.
Yeah, I'm excited. Steve,
Me
to
too,
go for season this year, yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great way to spend a Saturday afternoon. I mean, it is
Thursday,
just
though.
an awesome way to spend a Saturday afternoon in
It's
the
Thursday,
fall.
you know. I mean,
They play on Thursday.
Yeah, I know, but yes. Yeah, I don't
You
actually.
gotta know what day.
I actually don't love the fact
You're
that
gonna
they
get a
kick
great
off the
seat.
season most times versus a Thursday, but it's usually pretty exciting in part because a lot of the freshmen get free tickets.
Yeah.
For that game, so it's usually a rocking student section, which is always
It's really exciting stuff.
Wow,
really exciting
that
stuff.
guy's
buddy,
pumped.
appreciate it. That's Rocco.
Yeah.
All right, we should breako, by the way.
Yeah, where's Rozo, by the way?
He's run a little late. There was some
is he
problem-
biking in?
No, there was some things down at the fair. So I don't know if I don't know. He's going to try to make it in. I'm not sure. I think there was some storm damage. So
Really?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. But I'm sure he'll be here. Up to $108,257. $108,000.
Come on, Casey.
Let's go. We're trying to get to 250, and look at that. That's just freaking awesome. Thank you all. Again, KFAN social media pages, Power Trip social media pages. Donate at least $25. We got a pair of Vikings tickets we're going to give to somebody randomly. Some Unreal hoodies that we're going to give to somebody randomly. Some Weezer tickets to somebody randomly, and so much more. But more than anything, you're helping out a great kid and a great family who need it when they need it the most. So there you go. Power Trip Morning Show will break. We'll come right back. Bones, you're not leaving yet, are you?
I am out of here.
Johnny
See you,
Bones,
kids.
no!
Yes, I got to go. I got to go be my Timberwolf sales rep.
Oh.
Ticket rep.
In your car?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
in my
To
car.
buy-
He's gonna
I'm gonna
drive
there.
To
Yeah.
renew and upgrade your season tickets?
That is correct.
Will you
Is that
make,
what you're going to do?
Yeah, make sure Rosie's okay.
You can do that on the phone, can't you?
We're having a donut together.
Is that a euphemism?
You're
too
going to
friendly.
Donuts?
You're too friendly, bonus.
You know what? You have a good time, Johnny Bones.
Thank you, kids.
Love you.
See ya.
Thank
Bye.
you. See you. Be careful. Have fun in Brazil. There you go, Johnny Bones. We'll break. We'll come right back. We got Mars. We got Vikings news. More after this on the Fan.
Moments away from the Power Hour going live at KFAN.com/watch. It's brought to you by Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
I just dropped my phone in the urinal.
Did you really? No. Man,
Full of my own urine.
God, your dad wants that phone.
Son of a bitch.
They had an iPhone, not a P phone.
Is it working?
Yes. Yes. I had to fish it out of there.
Ugh.
Yeah. Gross.
Siri is very angry right now.
Yeah. Siri's like, drop me in again, homie.
This is my thing.
You were only going number one though, right? Not
That's correct.
Not
Yeah.
Hawk Tua.
Yeah, see, because I'm such an idiot that I can't go 30 seconds without being on my phone.
Yeah.
So I'm peeing and surfing at the same time.
Yeah.
And I drop my phone in the urinal.
And now your phone is surfing in pee.
Sit when you pee?
I'm sorry?
Do you still sit when you pee?
Well, sometimes I do, baby, but
Yeah.
I was in a hurry.
Yeah.
I was in a hurry.
Sacco?
Not really breaking Vikings news, but just
Is it more important than me
Ladies
dropping
and
my phone in
gentlemen.
the urinal?
it's just confirmation that Minnesota is leaving T.J. Hawkinson on the pup
Las
list.
Vegas.
Oh, okay, there you go.
So-
Shoot. So pup list, IR, same thing?
Will be ineligible to be active during the first 4 games of the season. He is still recovering, obviously, from the torn ACL. So.
Yeah. So there
But
you
he
go.
is expected to return this season.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, well, there you go. All right. So, and again, don't forget for all of you out there. In fact, we might as well go ahead and hit a Vikings news right now because.
Pew pew.
Sorry.
What?
That was my racto.
You thought you were walking through a church.
I thought you were fighting Ewoks.
Yes.
It's time for
I thought you
Vikings
were
news.
breathing in Hawk Studio.
Just knee
Just
slappers
bam,
all
bam,
morning.
bam, 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 bam. Nice job, everybody. My phone's covered in urine.
Congrats.
Thank you. So there you go. It is Vikings news.
The Vikings have to cut their roster down to 53 by the end of today. They waived a few players yesterday. Matt Corral, Dwayne McBride, Mo Ibrahim, and a couple other guys. So they got down to 74, but they will have to be down to 53. They also placed TJ Hawkinson is still on the PUP list, and then they placed Dalton Reisner on the IR. He, like Hawkinson, will be ineligible in the first 4 games. He will be able to come back week 5.
Very cool.
Listener makes good points. Most people need 2 hands when they go number 1, not me.
Oh.
That's the problem with me right there. Anyway, back to football.
Yeah, so they
there you
will
go.
get down.
Get down.
So we'll see. We're on the
Jaron
Lewis
Hall's going to make the
watch.
squad, by the way. I've decided.
Yeah, I think he is because of the emergency
quarterback thing.
Yeah.
But you have to be on the active 53-man
Yeah.
roster because if you're not, they put you on the practice squad. Somebody will steal them.
Yeah,
It'd probably be the rotten Packers.
Well, I don't know about that because yesterday the Packers traded for Malik Willis from Max's Titans.
Yeah.
They're sending a 2025 seventh round pick.
Okay, see, that's new info to me. I didn't
And
know
he
that
will
part.
most likely be Jordan Love's backup.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Rose, let a brother get a job.
You know what, Rosie? Not here yet. I don't know if he's coming in or not, but we've got him. We got you on the button bar, buddy.
Oh, that sounds so good.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm trying to find a button bar that's appropriate.
Oh. So, yeah.
When did you start trying to find a button bar that was appropriate?
Touche.
Yeah. We talked a lot with Ben Lieber yesterday, Hogs. I don't know if... Oh, hey, Rose.
Thanks for listening, Rose.
I don't know if Lewis Cine makes the team.
He will not.
Yeah.
I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
I'm going to say no.
I don't think he does.
I think they'd like to trade him, but I think everybody knows they'd like to trade him.
Yeah, and I think we hear that all the time where you know, he won't make the team unless they find a trade, and it's just most teams are like, well, we'll just wait till he's
We'll wait till
cut.
you cut him. Yeah, exactly.
And then we don't have to pay that salary, and then they'll pick him up and all that. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think Lewis Cine will probably be the biggest name that doesn't make the team, which is odd. Maybe a Caleb Evans doesn't make the team, and that is another guy from the 2022 draft for the Vikings.
That's right.
So, yeah, there's a lot that is going to happen in the next couple hours because every team before 4 p.m. Eastern has to be under the 53-man total.
That's right. 3 o'clock today, you'll know. And we'll probably know before that. Normally, they let them go and let them start negotiating. But I don't know. It's fun this year because it does seem like every, I don't even know what you call it, mock roster.
Of course. Yeah.
Has had like 2 or 3 different things.
Yeah.
Some of them have him keeping Jaron Hall. Some of them have him keeping more receivers, more cornerbacks. I think they've done a good job of making it a stronger defensive backfield through free agency than we thought it was going to be. So that's good news for us. I'm excited.
And
let's see what happens.
There's also names of guys that are going to be cut
Pierce
today.
Brosnan.
Yeah, like Pierce Brosnan, James Bond, that are going to be cut today.
James Mond? You mean Kellen Mond?
No, James Mond is Kellen's father. But there are going to be guys that are probably cut today that might make the team.
Let him finish. Please let him finish.
James Mond.
So, yeah, an interesting day. And then they move forward, and then we'll get our first injury report a week from tomorrow. Think about that. Yeah! Jim Carrey loves it.
Marnes?
Yep.
I hear it's also football season in the Galarnar household.
It's football season.
How about that? How excited are you?
Really excited.
I mean, your young man is playing varsity football.
Yeah, Grady's a junior, and he has never played a varsity snap in his life, and it's been a goal. And high school football season starts this week.
Yeah, really think about that
stuff.
I mean, it's time. Our kids will go back to school next week, day after Labor Day. But Thursday night, the first game, the Boys of Fall.
How about it, man?
Yeah, we can't play that song.
You get a song?
Right.
Yeah, we can't play that song.
Yeah.
What a great song.
You look tan.
Wow, Rosie.
Thanks, Rosie.
Who did he say that to?
Marney. He said it to Marney.
He said it very loudly.
Yes, and a lot of excitement.
Yeah, he's very excited about how tan you look.
Yeah.
Fall. I love the summer much more than you two do. I know you guys.
Summer's overrated.
Bob
You
and
two
I
is a
hated
big
touring for a long
winter
time.
guy.
Yeah.
The fall is,
The best.
in my opinion, the greatest time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fall and the winter are great until the December 26th. Then the winter can go to the birds. Then we can move on to spring. But from like right now until the day after Christmas, A+.
Yeah.
Then winter's just hideous.
I just love the fresh air and a little bit of a crisp, but not a cold.
Yeah, the best.
And it's football season.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, 96 yesterday was hideous.
that was rough.
Yeah.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah.
If you had a pool, it was
sick
tolerable.
brag.
Oh, yeah. See, if you got a driver's license, it wouldn't survive.
I need a license for that too.
What is with that chair?
Yeah.
Very elitist chair.
Yeah, it is a very elitist chair. Hogs,
Yes, sir, that's me.
you're a huge college football fan. We talked about this a little yesterday, but how about the big games for the first week? Clemson at Georgia at 11 a.m. That's a huge game. Texas A&M hosts Notre Dame. It's sweet. College football, man, it's the best. All this cool stuff is, in the air, and it's going to be great.
I'll tell you,
I
man,
love it. It's a great time of year.
Once I finally decide I'm literally going to follow my own advice and slow down a bit, I'm going to do college football. I should say high school football on Friday, just random high school football games because I love it so much.
Yeah, it's the best.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
And then go to a college football game on Saturday. I would like to go to Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Have you ever been?
I never have.
Yeah, either have
I've been to every NFL stadium. I've never been to a lot of the Alabama. Can you imagine what an Alabama game would be like?
It'd be great.
Can you imagine a Tennessee game? Can you imagine
incredible.
Virginia Tech.
Oh yeah.
LSU, USC,
all of that. That would be that would be if you did one of those a
Michigan.
year. How
You've
much
been to Michigan,
fun?
right? Yeah.
Been to Michigan. Michigan,
Nebraska would be
impressive.
fun.
Yeah, they get
Nebraska. Even
100,000
Wisconsin
people.
when they do jump around.
Yeah.
I've been there. That place is sweet.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
Camp Randall's nice.
Those
it is cool.
Those are inexcusable things. I haven't done that yet. I haven't been to Camp Randall. I mean, that's a 4-hour drive. Why haven't I been there?
should go.
Yeah, I know. So maybe this is the year.
Yeah, but you always say that.
You don't think it is, Mars?
Well, I've heard you
always
say that before.
Yeah.
I've even heard you say, this is the week.
Yeah,
And
you
you
have
don't-
said
you
that.
don't get there.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
And I think about a half an hour ago, you said,
Kiss me.
other people. And then you said, other people who can do your job,
Yeah,
but you only
you're right.
got one life.
You're right. I did say that. I'm better at talking than I am at listening.
Well, maybe just chip away at it.
What?
You don't have to say, I'm going to see these 30 college football stadiums. Maybe just say, this year, I'm going to see one.
Jeff, look at this thing.
Why do you say that, Rosie? Yeah, go
No,
to
you're
Notre
right.
Dame.
I like it, Mars. I like it. And again, I think what she said is true. Camp Randall is, I mean, as I said, 4 hours
Maybe that's
away.
your one. Maybe that's where you
I
start.
could go there.
Yeah,
that's
aim
right.
higher than that, though.
But he's
No
got to
offense,
get
But
moving.
aim higher.
I hear that's a darling place to go watch a football game.
I've seen a football game there. I almost fell to my death, but yeah,
Boy,
I was. We went to a game that was at 11 a.m. I forgot. It doesn't matter. I don't even remember who they were playing. And we started drinking at 6 a.m. And I stood up to go to the bathroom and I almost fell all the way down every flight of stairs. I didn't.
Thank
What
God
age
for
were
that
you?
Stadium.
Oh, probably 23. Yeah, the stadium would be. Yeah, it would look like the video game Rampage happened.
When you get the spins, and
Yeah.
that head starts.
Yeah,
swiveling.
it causes the weather changes.
It does. You were
Yeah.
responsible for that storm this morning.
Yeah, you almost killed me, bro.
Sorry, Max.
Sorry. Yeah, well, get a car. Damn it. Sorry, Bonus is sending me material.
I walked into the bathroom and our big boss was giving him crap about having a driver's license. I'm like, poor Max.
Yeah, Maxo.
Can't catch a break.
Yeah, but go to
I
like
can't wait.
Notre Dame. Notre Dame's not that far.
Yeah, agreed.
Go to Nebraska.
Yeah, Nebraska would be great too.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, I'm in. Thanks, guys.
Hey, you're welcome.
I'm in. Any other Vikings news or football news you want to get to before we break?
I haven't seen anything but no, just that they have TJ Hawkinson will remain on the physically unable to perform list.
Yeah.
He can't play until week 5.
Yeah, but that's again, as Marty pointed out, that's not anything we didn't expect. We figured
correct.
He wouldn't be back for the beginning of the season. So that's
exactly.
Good. And here's some other football news. Sort of. Casey O'Brien's GoFundMe up to $112,000.
Wow.
How about it? Way to go, Power Trippers.
That's
Thank you. And everybody who's not listening as well. But I mean, again, donate $25. Your name is in the hat for the Vikings tickets, for the Unreal hoodies that are Row the Boat hoodies, and also for the Weezer tickets. So we're doing our best to raise money for this kid. Trying to get to $250,000. We're at the 112. Go to all these social media pages for KFAN on the Power Trip and donate if you can, please.
Will you get the nice teas?
Do you want me to get some nice teas?
No. I have the perfect football game for you to go to, and it's at the stadium I just bashed.
Now that is a tease.
You're going to go. It's September 14th. Not too far away. I'll tell you when we come back. You have to go.
Okay. Power Trip Marshall will be right back with that and more on The Fan.